And basically what happened was, what I had a respectable job, so to speak, several respectable jobs. And one day I was sitting at home and I was flirting with a guy on my cell phone, and like text flirting, and I wanted to give him the finger, and there wasn't one. And so he was like, well, draw one, and I drew one, and then he told me my drawing sucked, and then I told him I really wanted to give him the finger. And I started looking online for a better finger to send him than the one that I drew, and I couldn't find one. Not because I have an ego and I thought my drawing was good, because what was out there was awful. And then I was like, oh my God, am I the only loser who's like text flirting with boys on their cell phones? And by the end of the weekend, I had done a complete market analysis, and it was kind of crazy. So some of the things that we found is that, I wasn't the only person who wasn't happy with the images that you could get on your phone. And I wasn't the only person who was flirting, which made me feel a lot better. But then I also started digging a little bit more and learned that people really also wanted privacy, and they were afraid someone would see their texts and read their photos and stuff. And then the other thing I found is that people are human, and almost 80% of people have sent photos or texts to the wrong person. And some people are smiling, so it looks like you have too. I have too. So basically what we created was Plume. And Plume, if you want to think about it, the easiest way to think about it is it's WhatsApp for flirting. So it has, sorry about this mic. It has, but it's more private than WhatsApp, and it has discretionary features, and it has really respectful, sensual, beautiful images and stickers that you can send of people of different races, ages, sizes, and sexuality. So in thinking about what people want on the phone, the first thing, especially when you're flirting, is discretion. You don't want someone else to see it. You don't want, let's say, your neighbor or your roommate or your coworker to know who's texting you. You also may not want certain people to text you at all, so you can completely block them from doing that. And what happens if you're like flirting with your husband and your kid walks into the room and you don't want him to see that picture, so you have a little box button that you can get rid of it. And they also want to be secure. You don't want your private stuff being stored on a server, especially selfies, which we've seen as a problem. You also may not want it backed up to any kind of cloud or your own computer. And you also probably don't want that circulating, so let's say you get a selfie or some kind of private message on your phone, you probably don't want it showing up on your iPad, and so that kind of stuff. So we also, when people are flirting, it's about sensuality. And I'll show you in a second what some of the existing images look like. But our images are flirtatious, romantic, and via in-app purchase, erotic. So basically, we just make it easier to tell somebody what you're really thinking. So our business model is a free download of an app, and then in-app purchases of more sensual stickers. And so when I was saying the things that you could find, this is what the adult images that you can get if you wanted to send them on your phone currently look like. Sorry, did they not say this was going to be an R-rated evening? But so this is basically what you can find. And my background is I used to be a professor of art history and women's studies. So to me, this is crass, misogynistic, offensive, and it basically doesn't give any empowerment to either women or men, but as a woman, I'll say particularly to women in terms of what you're doing with what happens to your body. And studies have linked our exposure to these images in the media to what's basically in our society right now a rape epidemic. You have 1 in 4 women getting raped by the time they graduate from high school, from college. 50% of rapes take place within intimate relationships. And, I'm not going to say that all men are half of the men in the world are rapists, but I will say there's something going on here that's, feeding into us from our popular culture. So we really want to change that. And because most of our business model is around sensual images, the question is who's the most damaged by this? And there's really 2 groups. It's women and LGBTQ communities, so part of it is that we will be giving a percentage of our profits back. And I can talk later about why I picked these types of organizations.
1 minute left.
No problem. So basically at Plume, you can take out your iPhone right now, go to the App Store, download it, and spice up your text life. But always remember to practice safe text.